So we thought we would make a video and show you guys exactly what we brought and how we pack it into our awesome, awesome bags. So if you guys ever think you'd want to do a bicycle tour, we think these are the best bags ever, and we are grateful every single day that these are the bags we have. So I'll show you what we have in them, and this is kind of out of order, but I thought I would start with the essentials like sleeping bag and stuff. So this pannier has all of my sleeping bag stuff. So first I have my mattress pad, and this has been a lifesaver. And then we have our sleeping bags. This one's my sleeping bag. And a pillow. And I had a lot of people tell me I didn't need to bring a pillow. I could just shove clothes under my head or something. But you know what? Every night after I ride so many miles all day, I'm grateful to have a real pillow. So I shoved this in here, and that's that bag. What's great about these bags is they roll down pretty nicely. So you can really pack them pretty full, and then you just roll them down and buckle them like this. And then you can tighten it up. And they have a strap like this that goes around the front, which you then just pull down like this, and you hook like that so it doesn't flap around while you ride. And then this bag's packed and ready to go on your bike. One of the things that was important to me when we chose these bags is that they're waterproof, so that was really important. But the thing that I was concerned about is that they don't really have pockets inside. So I don't know how well you can see in here, but there's not really pockets. There is this kind of zippered mesh pouch, but it's like a flat pouch, kind of like a file folder. It's not like a big pocket that you could shove a sweater into or something. So anyway, I was worried about when we put our clothes in here that I didn't want them to just get all mashed together and messy and wrinkled. So I got us these Eagle Creek packing cubes. And I had a lot of people tell me we didn't need these, and they were heavy and they were bulky, but I'm really glad that we have it because it keeps our stuff really organized. So I'll show you what it looks like. But when I unzip it, on the inside here, I have this big compartment. So I have all my clothes, and I have a lot in here. This is a dryer sheet. It helps keep things smelling good. But I have 2 pairs of pants, actually 3 pairs of pants, 3 shirts, and 4 shirts. 5 shirts, oh my God. 5 shirts and 3 pairs of pants in here. And I can roll them up and zipper them down like that. I have a pocket here that's where I keep dirty stuff, like dirty socks and things. And then I have these 2 little pockets where I have more socks and more cycling stuff. And that's it. This is the only clothes that we brought with us, and you can even hang it up if you want. So I love that because it keeps everything really neat. And that goes right in here, but before I put that in, I pack in our maps. This is our map collection and the updates to the maps, so we make sure we know about any changes to the maps. That goes in that flat pocket, along with our towel. This is the Msr Pack Towel, and it's a full-size bath towel, if you can believe it, and it's awesome. So we each have one of these, and I put this in that flat spot as well. And then, ooh, I have a big spider on my bag. And then I just shove this down in here. These are my flip-flops, so we use this when we're hanging out, or I use them in the shower too. So flip-flops go in here, and this is our toiletry bag with toothpaste and all the toiletry stuff, and that goes at the top. And again, I would roll this down, and it's ready to go on the bike. Strap down the top, ready to go. So one of these goes on each side of the back of the bike. And then this is called the rack pack. This is where we keep all of our random miscellaneous stuff. When we are fully loaded down, we each carry 12 pounds of water, which is, I think, 1.5 gallons or something. But we each have 2 of these from Clean Canteen, and they fit nicely in the sides. And then we also have, of course, our cook set. So our pot, and we have 2 bowls in here, and the little stove is in here. This is our sort of random miscellaneous pharmacy closet. I don't know, we have body lotion and sunblock and little hand towels in here, and more sunblock, vitamins, that kind of stuff. And we have granola bars, of course. What else? Today we have some soup. That is handy. This is some random stuff we've picked up, like toilet paper and bug spray, wipes and things. More miscellaneous. This is my hat, of course. Those of you that, well, a lot of you know this hat. Can't leave home without it. We have chamois butter. And this is our fuel for our stove. And we kind of went crazy with the fuel because on the website it says that these only last for an hour. And we were thinking, you know, if it takes us 10 minutes to cook dinner, then each one of these would only last 6 dinners. So when we left San Diego, we got 3 of them. And we were told that you can make it across the country with only 2, and I just found that really hard to believe. So we bought 3, and we still haven't run out of the first one, and we're already like 2/3 of the way through, so I don't know, they last forever. So we have 3 of them. If we don't use them up, we'll probably give them to another cyclist as we pass people when we get close to Florida. And this is actually just a bag of bags. That comes in really handy for all kinds of different things. Here we have our headlamps so we can see where we're going at night in our tent. And this is my raincoat. So sometimes I put this in here, and sometimes I strap it to the back of the bike. But anyway, this also folds down like this, and then you just buckle it like this. And that's pretty much it. So this is what I carry on my bike. This goes on the back like this. And then the rack pack actually sits like this on the back. Look at that. And they're so well made actually that more times than we would care to admit, we actually forgot to buckle this top rack pack down. And we would ride like 20 miles and not even notice that we didn't buckle it down, and it stayed. That's how awesome they are. So that's my set, and Namir has all the same stuff, except that in his rack pack, the different things that he has, like he has our tent. So I won't pack his, but you get the idea. But the tent goes in there, and then this is our utility bag. So this has tools and a first aid kit. One of the other things that's been really handy is this drain stopper. So we can do laundry in any sink at any rest stop or gas station or wherever we need to wash out a pair of socks. Oh, we also have our clotheslines in here and things like duct tape and some carabiners and stuff. He has the same water bottles. These are the locks we brought with us so we can lock up our bike. We also had a lot of people tell us that you don't need to bring locks, but that just seemed crazy to us. Because we've also heard a lot of people who've had their bikes stolen. So what I like about these is that it's 2 separate cable locks, but we can join them together if we want, so we can just wrap them around both of our bikes. Or we could take them apart and lock our bikes up separately, so it gives us a lot of flexibility. Of course, we have our tripod. These are the bags where we keep our spare tire tubes. So we have our good tubes that are patched and ready to go if we get a flat. These are the bad tubes that need to be patched. This is one that's still in a box for some reason. And then we have our ever-changing food supply. So today we have some soup, some pineapple chunks, loaf of bread. Msr picked up some wine, and we have some nuts, and of course Msr's favorite, Nutella, and some cheese, and some more cheese. And then look what I found, eggnog, because Christmas is around the corner. One of the things I was really curious about before we started doing all this was how the heck do you put the bags on your bike? That seems like a big complicated thing, but it's really, really simple, especially with the Ortlieb bags that we have, that, like I said, we love. So here's the bag, and they have this spring-loaded clip in the back, and all you do is latch this little hook, which you can adjust to fit your rack, but I just slide the little hook around the bar and then pull up on this and let go, and it latches. So this is hooked now on the bike, and of course same thing with this. So I slide the hook, pull this, that's on, and then the rack pack is really easy. This sits on the top, and to buckle it down, you just take this strap, and I'm hooking it, can you see? Come around this way. I'm hooking it underneath this, so you see how that's hooked, and then it buckles in up here, and then I would do the same thing on the other side, and then just tighten it down. And you can tuck this in somewhere, and then do it on the other side, and you're ready to roll. So I almost forgot to show you our front rack bag. When we chose our bikes, we elected to put brakes right here on the handlebars in this top position. This is not standard on these kinds of handlebars, but we added that, and we didn't realize that when we did that, it meant that we couldn't put a handlebar bag in that same position. So to replace what would have been a handlebar bag, we got this front rack bag. It's actually a rear rack bag that I reversed the mounting plate on so that I could put it on the front. But anyway, I'll show you what's in it really quick. A lot of stuff. I'm not gonna pull it all out, but you get the idea. Cell phone, like that's where we keep our wallet, sunblock, gloves, wipes, tissue paper, ibuprofen. Couple more granola bars, and this has been handy too, and I recommend this for anybody who would do a tour like this. When you meet people, and you'll meet tons of people, and everybody likes to swap contact information and everything, so we made up special little business cards for this trip, for the tour, and that's been really handy, so we could just hand those out instead of trying to write stuff down on napkins. So that's been great. We also have a little gadget bag in here where we keep like the chargers for the camera and the cell phones and memory cards and things. And what else has been really helpful is this little reusable bag. I've used it as a grocery bag, a laundry bag, and often like a purse. So that's really great. Oh, and we also have gloves in here. Kind of just the stuff you'd carry in a purse. On the side, we have hand sanitizer, and these are really great. These are little paper soaps. Little sheets, paper thin sheets of soap. So this is great if you're using a restroom and they don't have soap. And what's really been useful, of course, is chapstick. That's great when you ride so many miles in the sun every day. And on the other side, over here, that's where we keep the camera. And if you're wondering how we know where we're going, we have really great maps from Adventure Cycling Association, and it goes right here. This is the map holder on my bike, and it just opens down here, and then I can pull the map out and flip it around and do what I need to do. And then it's here while I'm riding, so I can always know where we are. And that's it. So if you think you want to plan a bicycle tour, I hope this helps.